What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Killer Keemstar, and I'm here with...
Only use me, Blade.
This is the BadKidCast, the audio cast that you listen to
while you game.
This episode of the BadKidCast is brought to you by youtube.com/IKMRNI. I believe this is the fourth or fifth time this dude on YouTube has sponsored the BadKidCast. So if you're a big fan of the BadKidCast, please understand that this dude's been supporting the show. Go over and support him. He has 21,000 subscribers. He uploads GTA videos, a little bit of COD, a little bit of everything over there. But recently, a lot of GTA stuff, and he's been putting out new videos of why GTA was delayed on PC and when Heist might be coming out. I mean, this dude really has the inside scoop. Go over to his YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/IKMRNI, and subscribe.
Bam. You know what happened today?
What happened?
Today is the year anniversary of GTA 5.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
That fucking insane that thing's been out for a year?
Right. Still no heist.
Still no heist. Well, I think the heist is going to come out
the new system
on next gen for real. Because if you have GTA 5 on your Xbox 360, why would you get it on Xbox One? I mean, for us, this is what we do for a living. We play video games. Of course, we're going to buy it.
Now, the one thing, this may be rumors, but I was told that they're going to support 30-man lobbies.
Really?
Yeah. So they're doubling up. They're going to support 30-man lobbies in the new one. You can transfer your stuff over through Rockstar, so like it's not like you're gonna have to grind again on the new system.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
And it's even cross platform too. So if you were to get a PS4 and you were to get GTA, you could still get your Keemstar thing over there.
That's awesome. They need to do that for everything because I want to buy a PS4 for Destiny.
Yeah.
Actually, someone asked me today if I would make a setup video. And I've never been a fan of setup videos.
Right.
But the one thing that's got me kind of wanting to make a setup video is I just realized that you can buy a white PS4.
Okay.
You can buy a white Xbox One.
Okay.
And I already have a white Nintendo.
Okay.
Okay. So Nintendo Wii U.
Just the opposite of murdered out?
So could you imagine if I took some time, went to the studio downstairs, right? Mm-hmm. And I fucking made everything bright white.
That'd be sick.
Right?
If everything
I'm
matched.
talking like the monitor white, like the desk white, the DX Racer all white chair.
Ooh, I'd be killing it.
Like imagine if I just really, really, dropped a few $1,000s, right?
Yeah.
And fucking made a nothing but pure white gaming center.
Now, to the fans out there, let me just explain something about Keem. When Keem gets an idea like this, like you might have the same idea and be like, that'd be pretty cool, and that's all you do, right? But Keem will fuck around and do it. So one day, Keem and I were smoking, right? We're smoking, and he's like, dude, what if I made a studio? Like, what if I made a BadKidCast studio with like a TV? I don't know if I came up with the TV behind us or you did. Doesn't matter. And he's like, we have professional mics and get the shit Joe Rogan has and like have a setup, have an actual studio. It'd be sick. And I'm thinking, okay, another idea, whatever. But then Keem fucked around. Like he called me early in the morning, like 2 days later. He's like, yeah, all the shit's coming in. I fucking did it. I'm like, what? This dude dropped like 2 racks and bought everything to make a studio. Like you don't understand. Like you guys seen the old BadKidCast when we used to do it on YouTube.
Yeah.
He's got these things that like have the mics. The mics are professional quality. We got these fucking gangster headphones. He's got this fucking mixing board that he can probably like make a song on, and professional lights and the whole nine, dude. It's crazy.
But it's what's needed, And the thing is this studio that we invested for the BadKidCast, right?
Right.
This studio is the reason why Drumler really took off in 2014.
Yep.
Because that's when I started doing a completely different style of production for Drum Alert. And I did it right here in the studio, and it's awesome now. So this is probably one of the greatest investments I've ever made.
Yeah, because it helped with the Drama Alert. Obviously, with the BadKidCast doing the video stuff, it's awesome. But it just came from an idea of, you may have ideas, but if you don't make them happen, then what's the fucking point? So that's one thing I got to give up to Keem is that he was like, dude, I want to fucking do this. And then like 2 days later, he's like, yeah, I ordered all this shit. It's happening. I'm like, what?
I don't know. It's like, it's weird, right? You know, when you're a child, when you're growing up, right? Mm-hmm. You have all these dreams and all this stuff that you want to do, but you can't do them.
Right.
And that's the greatest thing about being an adult is once you realize, like, okay, I'm an adult, I'm free, I can do whatever I want. You just do it. You know, and some people like get caught up in this moment where they're like, well, I don't have enough money, or I don't have enough time, or I don't have this, or I don't have that.
Or they might have the money, but they don't justify it to themselves like they don't deserve it or something.
Some type of holdup, right? What I find is, okay, here's my goal. This is what I'm trying to do. There are a couple things in the way for me to do that, so let me just hammer those out and get those out of the way.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's just...
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Did I tell you about my PlayStation account?
No.
Okay. Well, I got this tweet from somebody, and they said, hey, Blade, my friend has only used me Blade on PlayStation, which is an account I've had since like 2007, and he's willing to sell it to you for $40. And I'm like, fuck you. No, he doesn't. And he's like, no, we've been playing on it. So I go out to the PlayStation in the living room. It's my Blu-ray player. I try to sign on, and no deals. So this person does have my PlayStation account.
Oh, he stole it from you.
He somehow stole it from me. I don't know how. Okay. And so now I tweet him. I'm like, yeah, go ahead and give that back. I'm not giving you a dime, by the way, but go ahead and give that back. And he's like, well, no, he's trying to sell it. Like, it's up for sale. And so I took the tweet that he said that my friend has, he's selling it for $40. I retweeted it. This dude got so much hate to the point where he's like, okay, dude, I'll give it back. I'll give it back. I'll give it back. Right. So he's like, follow me. Once I get back from school, I'll give you the signing information. You can have your account back. Thought the problem was solved, right?
Oh, okay.
So I follow him back and forth, whatever. And finally it got to the point he was just like, well, I mean, he's willing to sell it to you for only $40. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm not paying a dime. It's not the money. It's the principal. Give me my account back. And it's kind of offensive if you think about it, because to take my account that's literally branding for my channel for everything I've been doing the last 5 years and to say it's only worth $40, it's kind of douchey.
I know. Like, why doesn't he want 1,000?
Right? Like some high number. My account's only worth 40? Like, what? So I'm still working on getting it back, which I think is shitty because it's my account.
You want to hear a funny story about my account being hacked? So my gamer tag, the one that's the most famous, is DJ Keemstar.
Right.
And it got banned early. Like, it got fucking shut down shit in like 2010. Mm-hmm. It had a good year run. But the Xbox Live enforcement team was like, you know, fuck you. They banned my gamer tags and all that because that's what happens when you're doing trolling and stuff. But anyhow, long story short, someone ended up like fucking like hacking my account or whatever, and it got shut down. This was like a separate account than the original DJ Keemstar one. There was some type of glitch in the Matrix in Xbox One, like in early 2011. All right, now this is after the Xbox Live enforcement team fucking banned 17 consoles of mine. Right. There was a glitch in the Matrix, and it released all the unbanned gamer tags.
That's awesome.
All right, so every gamer tag that was unbanned got unbanned for a brief moment. It was like a day, maybe less than a day, maybe like 10-hour span, right?
All right.
Somehow, some way, they went into the DJ Keemstar account, made the username, changed the name, and then hurry up, once that was changed, then made a brand new account and changed the name to DJ Keemstar. Mm-hmm. So the original account that was unlocked, all right, that they hacked into, got shut back down, but they changed it to like Allen or some shit, right?
Yeah.
So the DJ Keemstar gamer tag was free again on a separate account. All right.
Stupid.
So this kid had it, and he was going around and hitting up my fans on my friends list, right, and saying, "I'll add you $20," right?
Oh wow.
So this dude ended up making a ton of money, and then he comes to me and he's like, "Look, bro, I'll give you your gamer tag. You got to give me $100." So I'm sitting there and I'm like, dude, I can get my original DJ Keemstar account back. But again, I just got done from this fucking Xbox Live enforcement team always banning me and shutting me down. So I'm like, do I really want to pay $100 and just get it shut down again?
But do you really want to pay $100 in the principle that you stole my shit?
So I had an even better idea. What? I fucking tweeted Stefan or Step2 was his name, the Xbox Live enforcement team, and I said, yeah, someone has the name DJ Keemstar again. I don't know who it is, but they're charging my fans $20 to add him. Can you shut him down? And they just banned the account.
That's fucking awesome. No, did I ever tell you about the kid that I accidentally got console banned?
No.
Okay, so I decided let's do a live commentary session. You know, where you play a game, live commentary, and each game it's your own video, right? So I'm playing Call of Duty 4. First game, awesome. Second game, awesome. Third game, there's a dude in the lobby, right? And he's like, Blade, what up, man? I'm a huge fan. I fucking love your work, dude. I watch every video. I like it. They're great. The thing was the way that my recording setup was working, I couldn't talk on the mic and do a live commentary at the same time. So I couldn't plug my mic in to talk to him.
Yeah.
So, well, he took this as if I was just like ungrateful for him watching my videos or whatever, right?
Okay.
And so he followed me around as I walked around. I'm trying to be stealthy. I'm going from like cover to cover. And he's walking around with a sniper rifle, just shooting it, showing up on the radar, not leaving me the fuck alone.
Okay, so what'd you do?
So I'm just like, fucking A, dude, this shit sucks, man. Ruined the live commentary. Thanks a lot, man. Like, I understand you're a fan. Say hi. I apologize I couldn't talk to you. But I guess we got to end the live commentary. So that's how the third video ended, right?
Uh-huh.
So many complaints from my fans to Xbox about this dude's gamertag. Not only did his gamertag get banned, he got console banned. So he's twittering me. He's like, yeah. So my mom like works at a grocery store, and that my Xbox was like a huge expense for our family. You got me console banned. Like, if I want to play Xbox now, I have to buy a whole new console and get a whole new gamer tag and everything. And I'm like, dude, I apologize that happened. I didn't send anybody over there. It's not like I didn't say fuck you. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I didn't send the army or anything like that. But I still felt bad. But at the same time, it's like, well, kind of douchey. I don't know.
It's weird when you have people seeing you the amount of responsibility you have, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you know, I'll say stuff that's not politically correct, right? And I'll get hammered, right? I'll get hammered in public opinion for it. But at the same time, someone else could say that and there'll be no consequences, right? So, like that kid running around being a douchebag, you know, no one would really care. They'd be like, oh, this guy's trolling, whatever, right? But when you put that in front of thousands of people and you show, you know, that douchebag action to thousands of people, there's serious consequences. Right. And it's so strange that, you know, both of these actions can be the same. It's just who sees it and who doesn't see it.
Right. So. Yeah. I actually got my Xbox account taken several years ago, and this was before I really played Xbox.
Yeah.
You know what? I got to give a shout out to two people. One is to the person, I don't know your name, but you live in Canada. And when I first started doing YouTube, he's like, hey, Blade, I secured the only using Blade gamertag on Xbox. And I'm like, why? He's like, well, eventually you're going to come over to Xbox someday. And when you do, I want to make sure that you have your account, that not some fan or whatever takes it. So I'm securing it. I'll keep hold of it. If you ever come to Xbox, just find me and I'll give it back to you. And he did. So I think...
Yo, I never have people do shit for that. Like, okay, like I'll get on my Android phone or whatever, and I'll be like trying to sign up to some game, and I'll put in like the username Keemstar, and I'll be like, nope, already taken. Like anything I try to get onto, Keemstar is taken everywhere. And no one ever hits me up and they're like, oh, dude, I secured this fucking, you know, on Snapchat.
If you hit
Keemstar for you.
Yeah, I bet if you somehow message that person that is the Keemstar on whatever version, Snapchat, whatever, I bet you they'll give it to you. I'm serious. I bet you they will.
Probably for a fee.
No, I think here's the thing. If you're such a fan of DJ Keemstar that you make an account called DJ Keemstar, you'd be pumped if Keem hit you up and said, hey, can I have my account?
The other day, just 2 days ago, I just tried to sign up to MLG because now MLG has like a sign up thing on their stream site. So I put in the username Keemstar. This account was taken.
Yeah, only Usme Blade's taken on MLG as well.
Like, what's the fix on that? Anyone from MLG, like, let us know. You know, fucking Microsoft purchased Minecraft for $2.5 billion.
Can I say something?
You know what I said on Twitter about it?
What?
I said, how come Seananners isn't getting like a couple $1 million? And people were like, why? Why? I don't understand. What are you talking about? And I go, well, the reason why Minecraft's popular is because of Seananners.
Absolutely.
And 1,000 people tweet at me and like, no. What about Captain Sparkles? What about fucking Syndicate? What about fucking iPlayMinecraft.com or whatever the fuck?
Right.
They started giving credit to all these different YouTubers that are Minecrafters. And I was like, no, you don't understand. Minecraft only is popular because of Seananners. Like, he is literally the person that made that game popular. I
have to say this. One day, Seananners, he's a Call of Duty player. One day, Seananners uploads a video, and it's him playing this game called Minecraft. Is the first time anybody had ever seen this shit, right? And collectively, our whole community was like, what the fuck is this?
Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, what is this, dude? Like, Seananners was already going a little cuckoo because he started uploading stuff like Cooking Time or something, like iPad game or something. I don't know. Like, he was going a little weird, but then when he uploaded Minecraft, that's what started it. If you don't think that Minecraft started because of Seananners, you're delusional.
You don't understand.
Or you weren't there during the game. Seananners and Captain Sparkles are like best buds. And they started doing Minecraft together. Like,
Seananners.
Minecraft is because of Seananners.
Yes, Minecraft is huge. $2.5 billion is a ton of money.
And another thing that pisses me off, didn't Microsoft just let off like hella people?
Yeah.
Barnacles. Nerdgasm dude or whatever.
Yeah, he got fired.
He got fired from Microsoft. They fired a lot of people. I have friends back home that worked for Microsoft. They got fired. How come you're firing people that have worked there for 20 years, but then you buy this shit game for $2.5 billion? What's going on with you, dude?
Well, Minecraft is honestly worth at least $1 billion. It's worth it. I mean, it's so big. But, you know, I had this dude, Maven, who is a commentator, all right? And he's tweeting at me and shit, and he's like, yeah, Seananners is not the reason Minecraft is so popular.
And false.
And I'm like, no, you obviously need a history lesson in gaming entertainment.
Yeah.
And I said, yeah, he is. And then he responded and he said this to me, and I'm just like, what kind of retard are you? He said to me, he goes, YouTubers are not the reason for Minecraft's success. It is one of the biggest games in the world. And
have you ever seen a Minecraft commercial on television? Have you ever seen a Minecraft billboard driving along the freeway? Have you ever heard a radio announcement talking about Minecraft?
YouTube made Minecraft.
YouTube is the reason Minecraft is huge.
Yes.
That's the only promotion they ever had. That's the only promotion they ever needed.
You got to understand that
I love those commercials for Minecraft. That never happened.
If you ever play Minecraft, all right, if you ever play the fucking game, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, all right? In order to find out what you're doing, because there's no fucking manual. There's no fucking, like, a booklet that comes with it saying this is how you play.
No readme file.
There's no fucking... You can't go to fucking Best Buy or GameStop and buy the fucking guide. No such thing.
Yeah.
You have to watch YouTube videos to learn stuff and figure out stuff about the game. And there was this critical moment. It was like August of 2010. Seananners uploads this video, all right? And in the beginning of the video, he literally says, I found this new game. I've been telling everyone about Machinima about it. I'm in love with it. Blah, blah, blah. The next day, Captain Sparkles uploads a video of Minecraft. The next day, after Seananners, of him and Seananners playing together, and an explosion happened in our community where you got to understand, at that time, Seananners was a Call of Duty guy, and he was, I guess, pretty good because Machinima saw him and brought him on as a worker at Machinima.
Like a permanent person at Machinima. Yeah.
Right. So... back then, in 2010, if you wanted to get paid for your videos, you had to upload them to Machinima.
Yep.
Right? So Seananners wasn't just a YouTuber that people knew. He was a YouTuber that YouTubers knew.
Yep.
And with that type of influence, back in 2010, uploading a game that no one's ever heard of,
It's so exactly opposite of Call of Duty as well.
This is the only reason for Minecraft's success is because of Seananners uploading that.
That's what started it.
That's it. Like, you can't argue anything different. I saw it happen live. All right. And some people came at me and they were like, no, this guy, Mr. X, he was uploading Minecraft way before Nanners. But Mr. X isn't known by anyone. I don't even know who the fuck he is. Mr. X didn't have the influence in the fucking gaming entertainment community that Seananners did at that time.
Right.
At that time. You're saying, hey, the guy over there is fucking singing some fucking song, you know, and... You know, Kanye West is singing the same song. Who's going to have more influence?
Right.
The random guy in the street or Kanye West? Kanye West. That shit's going to the radio.
Yeah.
The dude on the street, he's singing for like 3 people. Right? So it's not like who uploaded it first. It's not who played Minecraft first.
That's about as valuable as saying first in the comment section.
Yeah, it's about who had that exploding moment that reached so many people and influenced so many people to be Minecraft YouTubers. That was Seananners. That was Seananners.
If you think about it,
and it was August of 2010.
Seananners is, if you really think about it, Seananners is the first in a lot of things that people followed. To the best of my knowledge, Seananners was the first person I ever saw do face cams. Like, he did that when everyone was just talking over gameplay.
Yeah.
He started doing stuff where he was doing, like, he'll get like a nuke with like a pistol. Like, he got hella nukes with random shit. Like, set the stage for that. He moved over to Machinima and he fucking started Minecraft there.
So Notch is the guy that made Minecraft, right? And he then created this company called Mojang, right, where he's like the owner of or whatever. And then what happened is Microsoft purchased Mojang for $2.5 million. And the thing that bothers me about all this, 2.5 million. Billion. The thing that bothers me about all this is I'm a YouTuber. I'm a YouTuber in gaming entertainment. And as much shit and as much drama you see me start or whatever, or see me troll, I want to see my coworkers succeed, right? And I want to see everybody get credit for what is deserved, all right? Seananners made a game so popular that it was worth $2.5 million. Billion. I keep saying million.
Well,
because it's so crazy.
Let's put this in perspective, okay? The Buffalo Bills, right? The team just got sold for $1.4 billion. Yeah. Okay?
Minecraft
add another billion or 0.9 billion onto that, or 1.1, whatever. Just add another billion onto that, and that's how much Minecraft sold for.
Minecraft is worth $1 billion more than the Buffalo Bills NFL team.
Yeah.
I just put your mind around that for a second. So
the stadium, the team, everything.
With me already making the point that Seananners was him uploading and playing that game was the critical moment that made that game successful, I want Notch, Mojang, Microsoft, somebody in that deal that was involved in that deal to give Seananners at least bare minimum $2 million, because he needs at least $2 million.
Yeah.
You need to pay him.
That's what's owed to him.
You need to pay him. And Seananners isn't asking for money. It's not like Seananners tweeted out something like, wow, something should be owed to me.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that as a person that witnessed it. Someone needs to pay that dude millions.
I'm sure Seananners is doing fine financially, but that's not the point. He deserves compensation for help starting this thing.
Yeah.
He probably gets paid on the side from them anyway, dude.
I hope he's getting paid on the side, because if he isn't, that is so ridiculous.
Right.
You know, if you're nice to someone and you walk an old lady across the street, she says thank you. All right. But in the business world, you can only say thank you with money.
And also,
that's the only way.
Okay, you just made 2.5. You're probably going to lose some for lawyer fees and this and that. Let's say you made $2 billion. Okay. What is it to you to shoot $1 million over, or a couple million over to the Nanners?
I wish I knew, because if Seananners was getting paid, then I'd feel stupid making this big point, right?
Yeah.
I wish I knew.
Actually, that aside, not even the money, at least like tip your hat. or something.
Yeah, a public acknowledgement of Seananners making that game popular.
And we're not saying that Syndicate and fucking Captain Sparkles and Sky, like all these other people.
All these other people that do Minecraft.
They help.
Of course they help, but you got to understand, they only knew about the game because of Seananners. You know, he was the one. He was the firework that exploded it and rippled into all these other people.
Let's compare it to trickshotting, okay? Yes, there's FaZe, and FaZe is huge, but trickshotting became popular because of Grizz.
Grizz.
So there you go.
So, all right, guys, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back after this. And we are back.
Bam.
So the country's going to war.
ISIS.
Sick motherfuckers.
Right.
I uploaded a troll video.
Was this the day after the drunkenness?
I think it was.
Can we talk about the drunkenness or no?
Well, yeah, we can definitely talk about that.
All right.
Okay, so me, Blade, and Scott go out. All right. And how it started was every once in a while I get into these moods where I'm like, for the most part, I want to work. I want to make money. I want to provide for my family. You know, I want to entertain. I want to get shit done. All right. For the most part. But every once in a while, when things get frustrating or I'm overwhelmed or I want to celebrate, I want to get fucked up.
Get drunk.
I want to get drunk. All right. And, you know, my network is doing really well. By the way, if you're an inspiring YouTuber, if you're a new YouTuber, go to thatjuice.com and apply. Join my network. I'm working on some sponsorship deals for people in my network. I've had a lot of success. And this was like last week, Friday maybe?
I think it was Friday. Yeah, Friday.
Good things were happening. And I was just like, I'm getting fucked up tonight. So I fucking try to reach Blade, no answer, whatever. And I'm like, I go to his Twitter, and then I see that he's streaming. I go to his stream, and I see that he's already drinking.
Drinking streams on the Twitch.
So I text him, and I'm like, I'm coming over in 30 minutes, and we're going out. And he responds, no.
Well, I was already really drunk.
He's like, I'm streaming. Okay, now, when you go to Blade, and you're like, hey, Blade, let's go out and let's drink tonight, and he says no, that's a very odd, not likely scenario.
99% of the time, I'm down.
Okay. So the fact that he said no made it even more apparent that I needed to go get fucked up with Blade. So I ended up talking to him, and I'm like, I'm coming over, and we're going out no matter what. And he's like, well, I'm getting drunk on stream right now. And apparently, like, people are donating you $20 per shot of Jaeger, and you had a big thing of fucking Jaeger over there. So I hurry up, I jump in the shower, put on some fucking clothes, head over to Blade's, right? And Blade goes, when you come over, scare me, right? Or whatever. Or you said, come in. He said, when you come over like you're a SWAT team, right? You were fucked up. You're just saying stupid shit, right?
Right.
So when I went over there, I was like, police, put your hands up.
Scared the shit out of me.
Scared the shit out of him. All right. We start slamming Jaeger. All right.
Bottle gone.
Before I left your house, I had 7 shots of Jaeger and Red Bull. Jaeger bombs. And it got to a point where, like, you were so fucked up that I was just, like, sitting on your stream and I was bashing people.
Right.
And I don't know who I was bashing. I don't remember. Something about wings and then something about Loot Crate.
Yeah.
And the fucking stream was loving it. And we're like, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning at this point. All right. And Blade has already been drinking the whole time. I had 7 shots.
And I had the rest of the bottle of Jaeger. So an entire bottle of Jaeger. Yeah, I was wasted. So
the bars close in Buffalo, New York at 4. And at approximately 2:30, Scott, me, and Blade end up going to the bar where we just drink retardedly at the bar.
Yeah.
I don't remember this night. And when I go out, I remember everything. All right? When I drink, I remember everything. Not this night. There's big holes missing.
Definitely some fuzz.
But
some fuzz.
the fucking bouncers apparently wanted to fight us because of something you did.
I don't know.
And then we ended up going to Denny's, and I remember like you threw something all over Denny's.
Okay.
I don't know what it was.
I mean, Scott sent me a picture where I think I tweeted it out where basically the entire table at our table was completely drenched and hella creamer for coffee was on the ground. It looked like an elephant nutted on the ground. Like it was bad.
I think the waitress was pretty mad at us. All right. After all that happens, we decide that we're going to do a BadKidCast, and I found the fucking audio today.
Oh, no.
And it's crazy.
No.
It's crazy. Can I, I think we say some offensive things, but I think the first, 13 seconds or the first, a good 30 seconds in is fine. I might want to, can we play some of it?
Can we listen to it before we play it?
I think we should.
No. We should listen to it off air before we play it.
Well, listen, if it's really bad, I can always edit it before it goes live. But I think we should just play a little bit of it here.
All right.
If
it's super bad, edit it.
I'm not going to air this. I'm not going to air this whole thing. But I want you to hear the difference of us talking right now.
Sober.
As opposed to this drunk cast. Listen to this thing. 1 minute.
I left my shoes at his house. That's how drunk I was.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Killer Keenstar. I'm here with...
Always be playing Scott K. Martin.
Yeah, buddy.
Motherfucker, we're fucked up.
Jesus
You
Christ.
two are fucked up. Speak for yourselves.
Speak
fuck
for
you.
thyself.
Fuck you, Scott.
Owie.
Scott, don't try to be the white knight of the fucking drunk
I
cast.
am the white knight. I am Terry Pagula right now.
We're fucking wasted. Blade is so wasted, I had to pick him up off the ground and put his... Okay, I went out to the street, and this motherfucker had his Jordans on top of his chest. What's up with that?
Tiptoeing on my Jordans.
All right. It gets really offensive. I mean, we talk about killing babies. I mean, it's a bad time.
I'm going to have to listen to that off air, but that's hilarious.
It's a bad
you
time.
You can tell we're wasted. Dude, I've only seen Keem that wasted one other time. And I've drank with him several times. Normally he's on point, but you're like, oh, you guys.
Dude, I listened to that today, and I was just okay. You know what's even worse? And I deleted it. I deleted it because I just didn't want it. But we end up pausing, and you leave, and then I come back. And I do the show by myself for another 30 minutes.
Are you serious?
Yes. When I heard the second one and me doing the show, I'm like, I'm deleting this. No.
Yeah.
I went into this big rant. I listened to it for, I don't know, maybe 5 minutes or so.
Right.
And I went into this rant about how I'm in complete control of the situation. And it's just so fucking embarrassing. And I hate that because, okay, so that night, what I ended up doing is I ended up telling a bunch of kids on Twitter that they're losers and they don't get pussy, and that they can say because someone said you're old or whatever. I'm like, yeah, but I fuck you don't, right? So that was one thing that I was going off on. Then I went after a couple people that were talking shit about me on Freedom staff. So that was a thing. And then when I finally somewhat sobered up, this is 8 hours afterwards, I was like, some kid from the UK was like, shut up, you fat American. So I was like, oh, I know what I can do. Because it was early in the morning. The only people that were up were from the UK. I go, why don't I make a video saying that America is the greatest country in the world just to piss off everyone in Europe right now.
Makes sense.
Just to read the comments and stuff, to troll. So I make that video, and that video takes off. There's 2,000 comments on this video, and they're fucking priceless. You can, the gold just reading those comments on that video. It's so awesome. And, half the people understood it was a troll. The other half is just fucking... Oh, it's so great. But, yeah, that was a fucking night. That was definitely a night.
Yeah. It hurt the next day for sure. That's why I was amazed that you got up and did a video because you drank your ass off.
I don't sleep after I do Jaeger bombs.
That is a problem with Jaeger bombs. Okay, I will admit that. Most alcohol, you'll drink it, you'll get fucked up, and then you'll pass the fuck out. Right? Jaeger bombs, it's so much caffeine and sugar in it that you're fucked up, but you're awake.
You're up.
You're up.
So yeah, and then so then that was Friday, and that was the cast attempt on last Friday, and then the middle of this week, which was Sunday, I believe Sunday, you came over, and we were about to do the show, and we smoked weed right before we did the show, and we just weren't talking.
Yeah, it was bad. At one point, Keem says I drink too much high.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I drank way too much high. So we've had a lot of attempts to put out a show for you guys, and
then there's been situations with Keem's sleeping schedule because he's playing the Destiny all the time, and like you wake up at weird hours and trying to collaborate it. We're sorry that we haven't had a BadKidCast, but we love you guys, and here you go.
Yeah. So,
dude, I read a article on Facebook. The pill. You've seen the movie? Was that Bradley Cooper movie, Limitless?
Yeah,
okay.
I've seen that.
That movie is based off of these real actual deal pills that this company has made, and they're trying to get like funding, and they're literally it does the same thing that happens in Limitless, like it increases brain activity.
What?
Yeah, it literally like the Limitless Twitter when the movie came out and it was like top whatever at the box office. They're like, we have to give a big shout out to this company because the movie's based off of these pills that could be a real thing.
What? That's insane.
Yeah, people tested it, and they're like, it works. It's not as drastic as the
Did
movie.
X-Jaws get some like a year ago?
But, it sounds like a miracle drug. They say no side effects, and what it does is like, when you wake up and you're like, oh, I don't really feel like doing anything. People are like jumping out of bed and getting shit done.
So basically it's like super Adderall.
Yeah. Without the side effects.
I didn't know that. So what's the name of it?
We'd have to look it up.
That's insane. They're inventing some crazy fucking stuff now. They're inventing some crazy stuff. It's weird because you have companies that are like, okay, let's develop a pill that makes everyone even way smarter than they already are.
Yeah.
Or let's develop like the idea of cell phones is just crazy. You're holding a thing in your hand and you're talking to people around the world.
Right.
Like it's just the concept of that is crazy. You got fucking cars now where like it won't let you get into an accident. If something's near you, it avoids it. Like we have all this amazing, ridiculous technology, but the Earth's dying.
Right. Did you know that there are technologies that allow like steering wheels to feel the oils in your hands to see if you have alcohol in your system?
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Did you like the thing is, and also they can invent cars that can run off farts and smiles. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's vehicles that can run off alternative fuel. But the thing is that the government will purchase those ideas, concepts, and just put it on the shelf.
Yeah.
Because they make too much money off the oil.
Well, I just seen a quote today, and it was fucking brilliant. It said, after the last river has been poisoned, and the last fish is dead, and the last bird flies, only then humans will realize that you can't eat money.
That's fucking awesome. I like that. I like that a lot.
It was something like that.
So some news is kind of going on in the sports world. Do you know the Ray Rice situation?
Oh yeah.
So Ray Rice knocks out his girlfriend in an elevator. Originally he got suspended 2 games, and then once the video pops up, they're like, okay, fuck,
fired forever.
Fired forever. And then something else came by, and people are talking about like this is worse than beating his girlfriend. Adrian Peterson of the Vikings.
Hit his kid with a switch.
Yeah, basically disciplined his kid.
Yep.
And now they're talking about it's the worst thing ever. You know what I thought was really stupid? Nike came out today and was like, we do not tolerate mistreatment of children. So Adrian Peterson, we are dropping him as a person we work with.
Right.
And when they said that, I thought about this. I'm like, don't you guys like put kids in sweatshops and make them make your shoes?
I know.
So what?
I know. It's insane. It's insane. This world's fucking crazy. You know that the fucking all the lead scientists just came out like a couple months ago, and they said that global warming is no longer preventable. Like it's past that. Like we're
ouch! Really?
Yeah. So if everybody in the world stopped like releasing CO2 and everyone started planting trees,
it's too late.
It's too late. So
wow.
I mean, that's crazy to think about because, you know, as humans, the reason why we build things and accomplish things and do things is because of hope, right? Is because of dreams. It's because we see a future that's better. And to have that kind of information out there that global warming is now to a point where it's unreversible and that, you know, these droughts are going to get even worse and weather's going to get even worse. And to the point where we're going to, like, people are going to die. It's weird being a human and knowing that. Like, we're there might be only like 3 or 4 generations left to live.
But here's the thing. Okay, thank you for bringing that up, that there might only be a couple more generations. So when you reach a point when you're saying there's no coming back from this, let's speed it up.
Why?
Because
I want to be the last generation.
Yeah, every story is only good if it has an ending. Okay, I've always said that.
Well, if life is really just a video game, if this is a simulation, then yeah, you would be the last one.
That's what I'm saying. I want to see the world, like, if there's a possibility, I don't want it to happen, obviously, okay? Like Armageddon and all this other fucked up shit. I want it to happen. But if it is going to happen, can I be a part of it? Can I be in the mix? Like, I want to be smoking a blunt on the moon, watching the Earth blow up. That would be the shit. And if you don't think that, then it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, that would be the shit.
Yeah.
Thank God we're doing this exploration thing. We're doing exploration because, okay, the Earth's going to shit. Let's get a fucking front row seat. You wouldn't want to smoke a space blunt on the moon, watching the Earth blow up. That'd be amazing. Be like, I live there.
It's so weird though. Like when I was a kid, I would build these awesome snow forts and then destroy them. Like, is that a part of human nature? Do we want to build things and then destroy them?
We like watching shit just like pyromaniacs. They like watching shit burn.
It's crazy. It's just crazy. And you know, right now, California's drought is so incredibly bad. Do you know about this?
About the drought in Cali?
Yeah.
Like what, the water drought or something?
Yeah. They've had a drought that's just been going on forever. Like everything is like, they showed a picture of like this lake from like 2 years ago till now, and it's like gone. The lake's gone. Yeah. It's like a giant fucking lake. Like the whole lake dried up, Blade. Like it's seriously, seriously bad. And in Texas, they've had drought that's been so bad that they've lost like all their cattle because their cattle can't live anymore. Right. It's so hot. Like there's some fucked up shit going on right here, right in America with global warming right now. And there's still motherfuckers running around being like, yeah, man, global warming is a fucking farce, man. They're just trying to say that, man. Yeah. It ain't real. Like, what?
If you purchase a car brand new, yeah, you may baby it or treat it like shit or whatever, but eventually that car is going to get to a point where it's not going to be worth fixing and you're going to have to destroy it.
I'm just... Like,
the Earth is getting into the later years, man.
Do all these oil companies and stuff, like, do they not have children?
Right.
I don't get it. Like, because if you have children, right, and you're doing something that's speeding up the process of, like, killing the Earth, but you're making profit, so it's okay.
But some people,
it's like, okay, you have money right now,
the
but
ignorance is bliss thing happens, man. Like, here's the thing: I know that I know what hot dogs are made out of. I know that they have to kill pigs to make bacon. I understand kids make my fucking Jordans. I understand that it's shitty, but I'm still eating bacon, still wearing J's, and I'm comfortable with that. It's like this ignorance is bliss thing. Like, it's harder to think about and comprehend it, or you can just turn a blind eye. And that's
I know, but
do.
Like the biology. Like the goddamn biology and the DNA in me as a human wants my daughter, Mia, to have everything and to be rich when I leave this world. So she can then provide for her children and then they can provide. Like, that's in my DNA. Like, how is this
because
fucking Like, how is this concept missing on other humans? I don't get it.
I told you when I went to
Are we not the same species?
Okay, I told you when I went to church camp, right?
Yeah.
That first off, I didn't pay attention because shit didn't make sense to me. Like it was just, I just didn't grasp it. I thought this was stupid, right?
Okay.
But it reached a point where he was talking about the rapture. He was talking about when the earth is just the slate's gonna be wiped clean and we're gonna start over, right? And that's when I perked up. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa! Why aren't we fucking preparing for this? What the fuck's going on? He's like, don't worry, it won't happen in your generation. But it's eventually going to happen. What if our generation is the generation? What kind of sense does that make? That's like going to school and being like, well, the school's going to blow up. I'm going to graduate before that happens, so fuck it.
It's weird, though, if you think about it. At some point in the future, humans won't be alive.
Yeah.
Like, the sun's going to blow up at some point, right? So even if we live for 1 billion years, which is not going to happen, but if we live for 1 billion years, all humans are going to die at some point. So if you think about it, what does it matter? What if we die all now?
Yeah.
So the whole speed it up thing, I guess, has some logic behind it.
I'm just saying, like, if we do have to go, why not be the last of the Mohicans? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, technically, we're made out of stars, so
right.
You know, who cares if we go back into being stars? This has been a good cast. We got deep at the end.
Got super deep.
We
at the
got
end.
super deep at the end.
Bottomed out a little bit.
I think maybe we should go deep next cast. Let us know what you guys think. Do you like the cast? Do you like the topics? We need feedback from you. If anything you heard about on the cast, make sure that if you have a question or if you have a statement or a comment that you'd like to add into the conversation here at the BadKidCast, hit up me and Blade on Twitter. Blade's Twitter is Only Use Me Blade, and Keemstar's Twitter is KeemstarX.
Last thing, I want to give a shout out to my buddy Mitch Tanner from the stream. Bam.
And I would like to give a shout out to iProdigy. It's his birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
See ya.
See ya.
Peace.